Sad news. While Queen Camilla is getting better, King Charles braves the storm to go to church. On Sunday, King Charles went outside to attend a service at St. Mary Magdalene Church in Sandringham, Norfolk, even though Storm Bert was going to be there. For the fall event, the royal dressed warmly by putting on his trusty caramel-colored winter wool coat over his charcoal gray suit. There were rain warnings for a lot of the UK, so Charles, 76, also brought a nice navy umbrella with a traditional crook handle. Even though it was windy, His Majesty seemed happy and stopped to wave to people who were cheering for him. In another place, he was seen meeting the Reverend with a big smile. Charles's wife, Queen Camilla, wasn't there because she is still getting better from a chest infection. People were worried about the Queen's health when she didn't show up to Remembrance events earlier this month. Camilla had her first signs when she and Charles got back from their tour of Australia and Samoa in October. Since then, she has missed a number of important events, such as the Royal Variety performance on Friday night. A Buckingham Palace rep said, following a recent chest infection, the Queen continues to experience some lingering post-viral symptoms, as a result of which doctors have advised that, after a busy week of engagements, Her Majesty should prioritize sufficient rest. Since she feels very bad about it, she has decided not to go to tonight's Royal Variety performance. His Majesty will show up as planned. Hello. Knows that even though Her Majesty is getting better, the signs of a chest infection can take a while to go away. Because of the length and lateness of the trip, she made the smart decision to listen to doctors who say there is a risk when people who are recovering overstretch themselves. But everyone knows there's no reason to worry. Sophie Ellis-Bextor and James Bay performed for His Majesty on Friday night. Sir Elton John and his husband David Furnish also showed a musical number from their new show The Devil Wears Prada with Vanessa Williams and the group. Alan Carr, comedian, and Amanda Holden, TV show, hosted the event. Alan said before the night that he was completely thrilled to be in charge. As patron of the Royal Variety charity, Charles went to the annual Royal Variety performance for the first time. The charity continues to help people in the entertainment industry with a national grants program. In the past, Charles has been the royal guest of honor 16 times. He showed up for the first time in 1968. As Buckingham Palace shuts down for the year, King Charles gives a half smile. For the next 3 years, Buckingham Palace will not be open for state visits because it is getting a £369 million makeover. Next month, the Emir of Qatar will visit the historic Royal Palace. This will be the last state visit until 2027. All future state visits will be moved to Windsor Castle while the major renovations are still going on. As the palace goes through its biggest renovation in decades, the closure means a big change in how the royal family hosts guests. His private office has been moved from the north wing to the Belgian suite on the ground floor of the palace's garden wing, which faces west. The Orleans Room is part of his new office. It's where the king was born on November 14, 1948. A king friend said that making things in the room where he was born would make the king half smile.